Just asking. Anyway, it's good to have you here, bro.
Nice to be back.
So for folks who don't know you, you let them know what you do, and then you can respond to Matara.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a recovering alcoholic.
It's been years.
It's been years. Left rehab in February 4th, 2001.
Yeah.
After 4 months, I arrived rehab October 1, 2000.
Right.
After a 27-year career as a terrorist. Because I say addicts were terrorists.
Yeah.
We terrorize ourselves.
Right.
We terrorize our families. We terrorize the society.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
Yeah. But honestly speaking, you've been sober for how long?
Approximately 25 years.
Very impressive.
Yes.
Now, Matara, there you've had it.
Yes.
He's been sober for 25 years. But why do you refer to yourself? Because when I called you, bro, and we were working on this poster, I was like, so what's your title? And then you're like, recovering alcoholic. Bruh, see, you should probably just change the title.
No. I always say, and this thing, my dad passed in January.
Yeah.
And I've worn T-shirts for like, how many years? Since 2004. For the Awareness Month sponsorship.
Right.
As you can see, the one I'm wearing now is on Dad.
Yeah.
My dad called me philanthropist with no money. I'll talk about that maybe later.
That's interesting, yeah.
So he really used to get pissed off. I'm on TV or radio like today, and then he calls me, that was a very nice show I watched or whatever, I listened.
Yeah.
Guys are calling me, but why do you call yourself alcoholic? You left rehab 3 years ago, 2 years ago, huh? You have other titles. Huh?
Yeah.
Why are you calling yourself alcoholic?
Exactly.
And I said, because that is what I am. The guy who's outside right now drinking and has been drinking like 10 days, morning to evening, is alcoholic. I have not had a drink in 25 years. I am alcoholic. The only difference, in front of my alcoholic, I can put recovering. And his alcoholic is active or wet.
Interesting.
But we are both angoa. We are both alcoholic.
Hey,
because we are only sober, like now I'm in recovery, a day at a time.
Yeah.
So once you enter recovery, one of the criteria of alcoholism is relapse. And relapse becomes my second shadow. I was just seeing on one of the social media groups I'm in, but it's British or something, a guy has been sober 20 years. He relapsed 2 days ago. And that's why we always say in the morning, that prayer, God help me just for today.
Yeah. So let me get something straight. So recovering alcoholic doesn't mean you've never even tasted alcohol in those 25 years. It means you've just not been a drunkard. Is that like I need to get it right?
Now here again, a drunkard. If you call me a drunkard, I'll get pissed off. I'm not a drunkard.
Yeah.
A drunkard.
But have you tasted alcohol since?
No.
Okay.
You see, here's the thing.
Yes.
People will say, Dave, you have a drinking problem. I don't have a drinking problem, Buddha.
Right.
I can drink you and your clan, one man solo, under a table.
Right.
So if I don't have a drinking problem, what is my problem? My problem is a stopping problem. Once I drink, like right now I say, okay, I haven't had a drink 25 years. My dad has passed. I'm feeling stressed. I'm only going to have a shot of whiskey. Okay?
Right.
Once I take that shot of whiskey, even a teaspoon of alcohol, I am in the passenger seat.
Of relapsing.
Of this vehicle called David Ogot. Usually I give the example I give to explain this very well.
Yes.
All of us, whether you drink alcohol or you don't drink, you are a 40-foot trailer.
Wow.
Fully loaded. Okay? Number plate in my case, Dave. Yours, Kev. And when I start drinking alcohol, and it's packed on top of a 60-degree slope, right at the edge. So immediately you drink alcohol, then it goes down a 60-degree slope, 40-foot, fully loaded.
Right.
Now, in the beginning, I'm drinking a beer. I say I'm having one beer. When I'm pressing the brakes, the trailer stops. I'm in a function, a wedding, whatever, there's free alcohol. I say, no, give me a soda, give me water, okay? But at some point, the brakes start having a problem.
Correct.
Okay?
Yeah.
Then people start saying, Hey, Dave, you
Watch
need
it.
to nowadays. What's happening?
Oh, slow down,
with you?
slow down. Yeah.
Yeah, you are heading towards brake failure. Okay.
And when the brakes katika, it's gone.
And when they are gone, they will never come back again.
Oh, snap.
That is why I am not a recovered alcoholic, because if I am recovered means I can drink the way I used to drink when I started. Where if I said it's one, it's one. If it's none, it's none.
So now you have to watch your back. You need to be very, very cautious.
And that trailer has AI. So immediately you get out, and I've been giving this analogy from 2001,
it's
2002. Immediately you get out, i.e. you stop drinking, you've gone to sleep, or you blacked out, or whatever, it goes and parks itself back there. Now, everybody looks at the number plate. What does the number plate say? David Ogot. Okay? So I've gone home, I've done some really nasty stuff. So I'm telling my wife, sorry, I'm not going to drink again. You know, give me a Bible, I swear. And that time, the alcohol is out of my system. Right. So I'm actually sincere. You know, and I start saying, I did this.
I promise.
And maybe in the beginning I'm pretending.
Right.
But as I start narrating the things I've been doing, you know, the tears become real. And actually say, no, I've had enough.
Yeah, but I can tell, Dave, you look very sober.
Yes.
You look very healthy.
The alcohol is out of my system.
Yeah, I can tell. But I want to go back to the basics.
Yes.
So obviously, it's all about alcoholism. It's treatable. Stigma is the real disease.
Yes.
And we're talking about the National Alcohol Awareness Month.
Yes.
What does this all mean to you? What should it mean to Kenyans?
Yes.
You know, this National Alcohol Awareness Month. And of course, the theme and exactly what does the theme entail? Alcoholism is treatable. Stigma is the real disease. Very briefly.
In fact, this theme is the best. This is the 22nd edition. This is the most critical theme we've ever had. What is the problem of helping an alcoholic? How do you help somebody who says, that's not my problem? I'm stressed, my spouse, this, whatever. You see, we alcoholics say, I don't have a problem. I am drinking because it is something or somebody. And I call them flavors of the week. They can change even every 2 minutes, depending who I'm talking on. So my parents spent millions in the 90s trying to get me help. I went to India, 3-year course, stayed 4 years, homeless, did crazy stuff in India. Came back being given jobs, you know, not because I'm qualified, because my parents are connected, serial sackings, you know. They're trying everything. Dad is calling clan meetings. What can we try?
Pray for this guy.
No. What can we try?
Oh my God.
Yeah, because he used to say, this money, money, if it goes, I can get some more.
Right.
That's my son sitting in his coffin.
Yeah.
If he goes, he's gone. So finally, somebody suggested witch doctors. When we had tried everything, okay? And my mom and a couple of aunts were saying, but we're Christians, what's this nonsense of? But you know, the Englishman said a drowning man clutches at straw. So there I was, witch doctor, and you know which doctors charge you according to the pocket. So my parents' pockets weren't that shallow. So 3-4 attempts, my dad called the last clan meeting. He said, today, now this one is not to us what we can do. I'm going to do a prayer. After that prayer, there's refreshments. You leave at your leisure. And my dad prayed. I've never forgotten. I've said it so many times verbatim. God, you have seen what we have tried to do to help our firstborn son, David. Now, God, I'm reminding you, he's also your son. Please call him so that he can rest, so that we can also rest. Amen. And he told everybody, my mother, my wife, my brothers, everyone, leave this guy. God is a God of answering prayers. This thing, you don't see the guy 3 days, you are not sleeping, kumbe the guy is partying somewhere, you now leave him, let God answer my prayer, call him to rest, so that we rest. A year later, I landed in rehab. 200 bob a day, pit latrine, meat once a week, a small piece, you eat it last. And I knew my problem in 14 days. That's 14 days times 200. Some of those places where I was being taken, the room alone was 3K. This is in the 90s. If you put it in today's, there's one particular institution, my parents paid 1.2 M in the 90s, if you put it in today's money. Then here is a place in 14 days at 200 bob a day, I'm finding my problem. So I came out, my background is media, so I came out determined now, just, write articles, make documentaries, tell people you are being cheated. This thing is not this. is this.
Yeah.
And then from there, it ended up, you're on a show like this, people are looking for you, you need somewhere to sit.
Yeah.
And that's when the office came about. So like in 2003, there used to be Oktoberfest in Germany, which is a festival of
I know
beer.
it's big, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
At that time, it wasn't in Kenya. Now it is there.
Yeah.
Okay? So all these other countries I was seeing, there's an alcohol awareness day, week, month, whatever. So I wrote some articles asking, NACADA or Ministry of Health, because by that time my organization is like 3 years old. So I'm not saying I have the resources. So they didn't pick it up.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'm going to wear T-shirts for 1 year.
Oh, that's why you always wear
protest,
t-shirts.
with the drug abuse message. So we got to, and if nobody picks it up, then on October 1, 2004, we'll start it. And nobody picked it up, so we started it. The first one was alcohol and HIV. That was October 2004. Why we picked October, that Oktoberfest? October is when I got to rehab, October 1. October is when people start shutting down and gearing up to holidays, Christmas, a lot of drinking, road crashes.
By the way, this month in itself is so it's for people to share the stories about the recovery process, a journey.
Yeah, so what we've done, every year there's a different theme.
Okay.
So we go to schools, we go to wherever we get an opportunity.
Okay.
Now with this one, we are saying because stigma, we have come to realize stigma is the biggest barrier preventing people getting help. That's why even an alcoholic doesn't want to agree he's alcoholic.
Right.
The stigma is so high.
Yeah.
The family does not want the A word, alcoholic addiction.
Because you're going to get isolated.
Yes. You see? So they are ashamed, they are what? Oh, it's witchcraft, it's this, no willpower, no this. Some look at it from a moral point of view, you are a sinner, and so on. If you are a Muslim, it's haram, you shouldn't even be taking mood altering in the first. And nobody is giving the correct definition that this is a disease. You even hear how many people, since I left rehab, it's about 25 years, how many people have gone public with their stories? We're a handful. And Madhu, so on, myself, a few others. We're a handful. How comes? Yet people are getting sober. Yeah. People even come to help now our organization. If you help them help themselves.
Yeah.
Okay? And they say, no, I've come, I want to work with you. Okay? The only thing, don't tell me to go on a station or write an article or talk no.
Yeah, the world cannot know.
Yeah, but any other thing.
Yeah.
And I've actually seen it when I left rehab.
Yeah.
The first article I wrote was in The Nation, I think.
Yes.
And the first TV show was Frank Jenga on family. Now, people who were greeting me, because nobody knew where I had gone for 4 months. Still, like maybe you had gone shags or abroad or whatever. The moment I went public, you're walking in the street, you're walking in the supermarket.
Everyone knew
somebody is giving you that look. Do not even stop.
That's that guy.
Do not even attempt to stop to shake my hand. I don't know you.
Since even this guy on Facebook was like,
just pass.
David, man, you always say you're recovering. When are you going to finally recover?
Breaks have gone. Have gone.
I want to give out some statistics. Yeah. So based on reports from the National Authority for the Campaign Against Alcohol and Drug Abuse, NACADA, the World Health Organization, and market research, Kenya faces a significant public health crisis due to alcohol abuse. Now, they're saying the current users, that we are about 3.2 million Kenyans. Or 1 in every 8 people aged between 15 to 65 reported right now are currently using alcohol. When it comes to addiction rates, the same NACADA report found that about 1.36 million Kenyans aged 15 to 65 were addicted to alcohol, representing 42.4% of all drinkers in that age bracket. Youth alcohol use disorder. Now, among the youth aged 15 to 24, 1 in every 45 people, that's about 153,846 was addicted to alcohol in 2022. And I'm sure these numbers are even more. Right?
Yeah.
So are you surprised, by the way?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But you're the one who just came out live and you say,
yes,
me at least I'm recovering.
You see, and that's why I use it. So that somebody out there watching or listening, they're thinking this guy is worse when he was drinking. When he was worse. Why am I hiding My guy, this guy went 4 years, couldn't even step in college. At least me, my guy is stuck in.
Let me ask you. So, by the way, let me just make it sound raw. So, when you talk about countries like Germany, so they have like a beer culture.
Yes.
In Kenya,
yes,
it's almost as if there's an alcohol culture, right?
Yes.
So when you hear people talking about, you get Kev, in Kenya, we drink, we're guzzlers.
Yes.
That's how we function. Stress ni mingi hapa, but this is how it's done. This is how it's been done. This is the colonial era. What's your response, man?
No, but you see, and remember we were talking about drunkard and alcoholic.
Oh, wow.
The alcoholic, it's a disease. It's a sickness.
Right.
Okay? Of genetic origin.
What?
Who would want to drink to be alcoholic? Or get addicted.
Wait, when you say genetic, it means probably you got it from your folks.
The time I was born in London, by the way, when my mom was working for the BBC, story of another time, when I was born and that doctor slapped my bum so that I could cry out and they confirm I'm alive, there to Professor Ogot and Mheshimiwa Grace Ogot was born an alcoholic. Now, I needed a country, all countries in the world divided two, wet, dry. Wet, alcohol is available, socially acceptable. Dry, Saudi Arabia, etc., it's not readily available, not socially. I was born, London, Britain, wet, come to Kenya, wet. So then you need to start drinking alcohol and then continue drinking it. Some people taste it the first time, never again. Okay? Some, and the majority of adults who drink alcohol worldwide do so with no problem to themselves or others.
I agree, they're functional.
Yes. Yeah, it's not even functional.
Yeah, you're talking about in terms of the health.
Yes. Because, they can take it or leave it. It's not an issue.
Yeah, wow.
It's not an issue. Somebody even orders a beer, takes a sip, and then maybe in a very expensive club, takes a sip, says, nah, bring me juice. You see? An alcoholic, I'll come more the bottle. I'll drink the flat ones, when I have nothing else.
Yes,
okay?
Yes.
So, bottom line, you need to drink long enough to trigger the disease you are born with. And once you trigger, bullet, gun, boom, out, it can't go back.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
Okay? And that's why you see, again, alcoholics are like two people. In fact, addicts.
Right.
The one who is swearing on the Bible.
Yeah.
I've had enough.
Yeah.
Okay? Then, the one, my people are being called, you so-and-so, yes, can you come to the bar? Your husband has drunk. Yeah. He has no money. We are changing shift or we are taking him to the police station. Now you're wondering, this guy went on his knees 2 hours ago, swore on a Bible. Because you don't realize, right now you are talking to David A, the original.
Yeah.
Give me a sip of alcohol. That is David B.
Wait, so I want to go back to
But people are looking at the number plate.
Yeah.
So they think it's one person. This is the guy who swore.
So I want to go back to that statement that you made. So when you say it's genetic, you're saying it's only a matter of time before you trigger the disease that you already had, even before you start drinking.
Yes.
What? I find
that's why there are people who might have that gene, but because they have never chosen to partake of alcoholic beverages, they have never triggered.
Oh my goodness.
Okay?
Yeah.
Some, because there's a way it starts. Remember I told you at some point people start telling you, hey, guy, what's happening? Nowadays, you drink, you are starting to mess, you need to cool down a bit, That's your disease starting. And by the time you reach the chronic stage, that's the one I say you reach the border, and they sing for you, tuendelee ama tusiendelee.
Yeah.
And the alcoholic will say, tuendelee kwani ni nini? And you are deported into the country. Remember I said one of the criteria is relapse. Another criteria is loss of control. Loss of control does not mean if I see alcohol, I'll start shaking and I need no. It means once I drink, the trailer takes off and it has no brakes.
So let's take a short break. What brilliant conversation. David Ogot is a recovering alcoholic, and say that's how I should do. We're talking. This is by the 22nd edition of the National Alcohol Awareness Month right here in Kenya. And the theme is alcoholism is treatable, stigma is the real disease. We're coming back in just a bit. This is Will Smith with Getting Jiggy with